The battle to light up communities and then keep them happy by accurately measuring consumption via a functional metering system persists in the country. Now, residents are no longer finding it funny. Well, over a period of time, we have followed up on trends in communities located along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, such as Ibafo, Mowe, Magboro, and Kajola. Now, they are in the Ibadan electricity distribution network. Is there going to be a respite for them as the organization gets set to plug the metering gap within their space? Tag along. Ibafo, Magboro, Mowe, Kajola, Ogijo are some communities under the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company that have had a long history of insufficient power supply or outright blackout. This for a long time hampered the growth of social and economic activities in these areas. Thank you. Respite soon came their way when some of them were connected to the national grid, giving rise to a whole new range of challenges, which included exorbitant bills and lack of prepaid meters.
They asked us to do enumeration so that they can be giving us bill. Over 4,000 population of people using electricity in this place have already given them their name, and we pay 3,000 naira for registration. We asked them that the registration is supposed to be free, because I don't know, they want to sell market for us. They will still want us to come and pay for registered. I don't know where they did such a thing in the world.
The bills we have been having for so many years, they are estimated bills. For instance, my own is over 70,000 plus, of which I did not consume.
5-6 years now. You have this promise that light is coming from Shagamu. For 2.5 years after, there was no light in Mowe. The next we have was that this one that is coming from Okearu. Suddenly, the thing got to some kilometers before Mowe, and the thing was stopped. So we continue with the sovereign.
And also the community has spent a lot of money on this electricity, on each of the CDA. The less CDA that spent 14 million to buy transformer and other things. And most of this money are on loan. And when there is no electricity on them, how could they generate the money and pay back the loan? So it's a terrible thing that we are experiencing in Mowe here.
A few of them, such as the Kajola residents opposite Christopher University, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, they wondered why they were taken off the national grid, a situation that has crippled lifestyle in the area.
We've made every effort to contact Ibadan Disco, who are responsible for supplying us our light. In fact, we have visited them. We have gone to Ibadan Forum, all to no avail. In fact, as at now, none of them pick our telephone calls anymore.
We are petty traders inside the estate. No light for us to cool anything. The weather is hot, and you know it's a developing estate. Many artisans are working. They need something cold to take. We cannot provide it for them. In our houses, we eat what we see, not what we like. Where there is light, you can stock things in the house, in your fridge, and you eat what you want. But here, whatever we see is what we eat. Not until you ply the express. Can we be plying express every day to go and buy foodstuffs? No.
I bought the land. I intended to have a sawmill here, being an environment where I think it's still developing and everything like that. And I bought all this equipment. Each of these equipment supposed to employ at least 2 people working on them to operate them and everything. And then I'm supposed to have somebody who will be minding the business of the sawmill and the loaders and everything. In the minimum, this should generate employment for nothing less than 15 people. And actually, when I started, that was how it was. But I couldn't cope at a point in time. You could see I have a big generator there. I purchased that generator for close to $500,000. Later, I have to upgrade. And on that generator alone, I have spent so much money. Honestly speaking, before God, that generator took a lot of the investment away. At a point in time, I couldn't cope. Every time I rehearsed them, they said, light will soon come. You could see the cables, which made me believe that, okay, definitely. But this, we are talking of over 2 years now, and we couldn't see the light. And I couldn't continue to run at a loss. And that's the reason why you could see the uplift.
Responding to these allegations, the Chief Technical Officer of Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company, Engineer Ade Ayiliha, says the organization was working round the clock to bridge the metering gap within their network. He also has a message for the Kajola residents.
IBEDC has just commenced another batch of meter rollout with about 48,270 energy meters. And this is an investment of about 3.1 billion. Now, with about 48,000 meters, definitely the incidence of estimated billing will reduce in our franchise area. And again, this one is ahead of the MAP program that is being championed by NEC and the DISCOs. When that one comes into fruition, definitely the billing gap, the metering gap will be seriously reduced. So as for Kajola, I'm not aware of any of their reports, and I don't think Shagamu is aware, because all those areas, they are under Shagamu Business Hub, and issues that they are unable to resolve, usually they escalate it to our head office and we'll get something done. So please, the Kajola people, you can let them go to Shagamu Business Hub. Let them go and lodge their complaints there. The Shagamu Business Hub crew, they will go to the location and identify the germane reason why they do not have light.
His point is further amplified by the managing director of the organization during a stakeholder meeting recently.
Right now, we are embarking, we have started, the contract has been awarded, and I think as from Monday, we will start bringing in the distribution transformer metering skills. Ordinarily, we will have said, go take your meter and go and do it in the field. But for control systems, we want them to enter into our portfolio so that we can register the serial numbers where they are to be deployed to and be able to monitor. So we have DT metering that is ongoing. It's costing us over 4 billion naira. That is why we scale down to be able to go to all the rural areas and be able to capture them. And the beauty of it is that this DT metering will be monitored in the office.
As the metering process unfolds, Eyewitness Report will keep tabs on distribution and hopefully keep you abreast with our findings.